Before travelling to Iceland, I felt feelings of nervousness. Renting a car, staying the night in remote locations and exploring spectacular landscapes all just felt a bit overwhelming. Contrary to my ambivalence, I quickly took to the adventure and threw myself in the deep end. Here's my travel diary showing you my highlights of the most fascinating country in the world. Welcome to Iceland.
Thanks so much.
So this is the Icelandic yogurt. On the first day, we took to the Golden Circle, one of the most iconic routes in the south of Iceland. The first stop was Pingvilla Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and also the location of the world's oldest parliament, established by the Vikings. We then visited Geysir, an incredible eruption of boiling water every couple of minutes. That night, we stayed on the coast, not too far from Vik. Just made ourselves some breakfast and got a beautiful view to enjoy it with. Good morning and welcome to day 2 of my Iceland vlogs. And I haven't actually showed you guys where we are staying for the second night and the third night of Iceland, and this is where we're staying. It's an Expedia place that I booked. It's actually a hotel, but it feels like an Airbnb because it has like only 3 rooms. So each studio has its own kitchenette, as you can see, and also has like a main kitchen as well. There isn't a conventional oven and things like that. And yeah, so you can make dinner, you can cook. This is what the bedroom, well, the bed area looks like. And then you've got the kitchen, kind of dining area here and here. And then outside we have a bit of a patio. And like I said, there are only 3 rooms, so it's this one and then there's 2 more on that side. On this side we have the mountains behind us, and there's also a waterfall just there, which I'll show you in a second. When we all kitted up, so we've got our scarves, we've got our hats, we've got our jumpers, we've got our shoes.
No, you're ready.
I know. Look at you, what are you wearing? What are those? What are those?
Those are salmon coloured socks.
Yesterday we quickly discovered how expensive Iceland is. So like I've read so many blogs and I watched so many vlogs and everything about Iceland and how expensive it is. But I didn't quite appreciate how expensive it is, because I just think to myself, like, everyone says that London is expensive, but I don't think it's that expensive. I just think it's quite relative to how much we get paid in London. Then I came to Iceland and it actually is expensive. I had breakfast and it was literally just a fried egg, a slice of toast, and there was a bit of smoked salmon, and that cost us, and yeah, coffee and tea, and that cost us almost 25, I think it's almost £30 just for that. Like, what the hell? If we have dinner, it's going to be about 100, and we're here for 4 nights, so we thought, no, we're not doing that. So we went to a place called Bonus, and it's kind of like their Lidl or Aldi, I guess. So I bought loads of groceries, we made sure that, like I said, I made sure that when I booked an Airbnb or when I booked a hotel, it had a kitchen, because that's so important. Otherwise you're kind of forced to eat out, or you have to eat like tinned food and you can't really cook. So today we're going further south. So we're going to Vik, which is along the coast. We're going to see the huge waterfall, and I think it's called Skuggafoss or something. I don't know how to pronounce anything. It's called Skuggafoss. We're going to go see that, and then we're going to go to Diamond Beach, and we're also going to go to the Black Sand Beach, and that is the plan for today. I hope that I can vlog more than yesterday, because yesterday it was pouring down with rain, and it just meant my camera would get damaged. So I really hope that I can vlog a little bit more today. If I can't, then I will try to show you as much as I can. So this is where we are staying, and this is the room that we are in, this one here. How surreal does this look? There are thousands of waterfalls in all forms and sizes scattered around Iceland. They are such beautiful creations of nature. Right behind us that we just saw is Skuggafoss, and it's spectacular, and it's just so, from so high, it's so powerful, and then it comes down, it's just so peaceful and smooth, like innocent. It's really cold today as well, and fingers are frozen.
Most of our time was spent on the road, listening to old school R&B and talking about our whims and desires. On the second day, we travelled to Vic and spent some time at the Black Sand Beach.
Currently at the Black Sand Beach.
This beach is located next to a dormant volcano. In fact, the black sand was formed by the lava when the volcano was still active. The current of the waves is extremely powerful and fast, so please keep a safe distance when visiting.
Look at Amina driving. Look at her. Look at
You're not distracting me. No, you're not distracting.
Look at my work. Look at my work.
Currently at the Ice Cave restaurant in Vic, which is where the Black Sand Beach is. We decided to get some food, and Iceland is known for its fish and chips.
Trying to figure out whether or not we'll be able to see the Northern Lights tonight or tomorrow night, and you go to this website where it shows you the Northern Lights forecast. Now, where you see green, so the dark green, is where it's cloudy, so you would not be able to see it there at all. This forecast here, the auroral forecast, tells you how strong the Northern Lights are. So you want it to be kind of between 4 and 7. It's quite rare for it to be 8 or 9. So if it's 4, 5, 6 or 7, it means that you've got a possibility of seeing it. We are staying down there, so we're staying in Vic, which is kind of like there on the south coast. So there's a possibility of seeing it. So then you look at the time as well. So if you look at midnight, it's a bit open over there, so there's a possibility that we might be able to see it, but it looks like it's a little bit more north from where we are.
Hey everyone, good morning. It's the third day in Iceland today, and we have, I think, one more day left. Yeah, tomorrow's our last day. Today we are checking out of the place that we're staying. We're about to check out now, so let me go and pack our stuff, load the car, and get ready to go. Get our key. Oh yeah, something else by the way. 2 things about Iceland that we've noticed so far. Number 1, they only have single beds and single duvet covers. Everywhere we've been, they only have single beds. 2 singles, and the duvet covers are also 2 singles. Okay, that's one thing that we found. The other thing is that there is this obsession with mice. I mean, it's really cute, but it's a bit weird. Go to this corner as well. It's very bizarre. Yeah. I don't understand it. Even in the cafe that we went to for breakfast the first night we were here, they had mice all over, like, not real mice, but they had mice and rats all over the bathroom window, like trying to get out from the window. It was very bizarre, and we asked the woman, we were like, by the way, is there something, like, is there some sort of cultural significance with Iceland and mice? Oh wow! Such a good boy, such a good boy.
The most satisfying aspect of travelling to Iceland was being able to witness the beauty of its varied landscapes. We drove through winds so strong that I thought the car would blow off the road. We drove through rain so fierce that I couldn't see ahead of me. But in the end, there was always a rainbow, always something beautiful to admire. On the 3rd day, we travelled to the Blue Lagoon, a must visit for any tourist. The Blue Lagoon is bordered by rough masses of black lava boulders, and the geothermal 40-degree spa was a welcome treat to end the trip. But first, we enjoyed a nice meal at the Lava restaurant before spending sunset soaking in the pool.
Maybe. You get a complimentary drink with your Blue Lagoon experience. So yeah, we've got hot chocolate to end the day, and we've got
Some mint tea.
mint tea. Hey everyone, so we just checked into our last Airbnb. and we're going to be here for 2 nights. We just got back from the Blue Lagoon, which was amazing. I didn't get to record pretty much anything at all because like I said, my camera was not waterproof and I wasn't going to risk it at all. For those that want to go to the Blue Lagoon, I recommend you to get a waterproof camera case. And then we drove down to Reykjavik, and now we're in Reykjavik, and tomorrow is going to be our last day exploring Reykjavik, so that should be really fun. If you came here in the summer, when it was a bit nicer, it would look beautiful. It would look really beautiful. So if you are thinking of coming to Iceland, I recommend either coming in winter when it's snowing, or coming in summer when it's not raining, because right now it's nice but it's just raining all the time, so it kind of makes it hard to stop and take photos or like really appreciate something. You just kind of want to run indoors. The face mask on as well, it was like a silica mud mask, so I feel my face just feels so clear and clean. So I highly recommend that. That's complimentary. It comes with your package, and I got the comfort package, so the cheapest one, which is about £63 I think. So yeah, it's pretty decent.
So yogurt drink, how's it? Like
No,
it?
it's really good. It's amazing. It's fat free, I think, and it's like staple thing in Iceland.
What is it you say? It's easy. It's called easy. Like how do you pronounce it?
I
Easy.
think it's called easy, yeah.
Easy or icy? One of our main highlights was visiting the Perla Museum in Reykjavik and entering the ice cave, a 100-meter tunnel made from ice from the mountains. It features ash layers demonstrating the effects of a volcanic eruption. It also gives you a unique experience to visit a glacier in a more safe environment.
This is the coolest thing, you guys. You have to do this. It's minus 15 degrees at the moment. So yeah, super cold. And you can stay as long as you want in here. There's 100 meters of just ice, and it's real ice. The views from the top of here are really cool, and it's included in the ticket. So yeah, you can see all of Reykjavik really nicely, but it is very cold.
Try to look less scared.
4 days in Iceland was not enough for us. We sought rich coastline, fertile river plains, explosive volcanic landscape, and learnt more about its history and folklore. I enjoyed every single moment in Iceland, and I'm so glad that I faced my fears and I plunged into an adventure like I had never before. I'm ready to do it again.